We begin this half hour with a look at a new movie about a daring assault on the world's second tallest peak, K2 in the Himalayas in 2008.
It turned into the deadliest single event in the mountain's history. 11 of the world's best climbers died. Don Daler joins us with more. Don, good morning.
Good morning. A new documentary, The Summit, has not yet seen photographs from a survivor of this tragic K2 climb. We have to warn you, though, those pictures are graphic.
As many as a dozen of them were caught out in a collapse of an ice ledge.
Now to the mountains of Pakistan, where
August 2008, news of 11 climbers dead on K2 dominated world headlines. But with survivors offering contradictory accounts for years, some felt only the mountain knew the full story. Pemba Gyalje survived.
1 out of 4 climbers who attempt K2 don't survive it. Those are not good numbers.
Mountaineering is, suffering. Yeah, I respect that.
Because it tells you something about yourself.
Yes.
We are now climbing K2.
Pemba, a Sherpa, was handpicked for the expedition by Irishman Jerry McDonnell. They'd successfully scaled Everest together in 2003, but K2 remained the prize.
So happy to be here. I could almost cry.
In 2008, some 70 hikers set out on the climb. Over a period of months, they scaled K2's icy cliffs, setting up base camps.
You afraid? No. No? I am. No. I'm scared to death.
The risk of avalanches had grown by August 1st when Pemba, McDonald, and 23 other climbers set out from Base Camp 4 to conquer K2.
Release the rope! Release the rope!
The Summit documentary reenacts what happened first. A climber died, sliding hopelessly down the face. Other climbers were stalled in the area called the bottleneck.
I mean, are you thinking clearly when you're that high up?
In that altitude, then several people, they lost,
Pemba, McDonald, and 16 others reached the peak, but the elation was fleeting. It was getting dark.
Did you become afraid for yourself and for your team?
I was really afraid on the summit, yeah.
This reenactment shows what happened next. An ice ledge broke off, slicing through the ropes and sending another climber to his death. Temperatures plummeted as the death toll mounted. McDonald had given Pemba his camera, and what you see here is very real. The two tried to rescue stranded climbers. McDonald died trying. Call it bad luck or bad decisions, Pemba believes what killed climbers on K2 was perhaps a willingness to die trying.
Was there one main thing that took these people's lives on the mountain that day?
They want to summit.
They didn't want to give up on their dream.
Yes. And then everybody hope, we can do because we will be lucky, believe.
But they weren't lucky.
Yeah.
Pemba says he hasn't attempted to scale K2 again in the 5 years since the tragedy, and he isn't sure if he ever will. The Summit is playing now in theaters around the country, Anthony Vanita, and it's an amazing documentary, I have to say.
It's fascinating to see someone as experienced as him to say he was actually really scared at the summit.
He was scared. He's the unsung hero. He climbed back up twice again to save 2 more climbers after he summited. Most people could never do something like that.
I can't imagine how difficult it was for him to watch that documentary also.
It was. He said it was.
Don Daler, thank you so much.
Thank you.